You feel the power?
Hey, my name is Brigham Johnson. I do product development and design at BeanThere.
Hey, I'm Drew. I do sales at Bean.
Hi, I'm Mark, the owner of BeanThere.
Hey, I'm Cindy and owner of BeanThere.
Hey, I'm Nick and I'll be the cameraman.
Bean.
Were you able to grab those extra gas cans?
I have 4 of the, I guess they're 5-gallon cans.
That's my biggest concern.
So they're not filled up, but we're gonna have to fill up before we.
I filled gas on the Jerry's on the trailer, on mine.
Okay.
So I have to get gas on yours.
So I'll have about 20 gallons of extra gas.
And lead us on out of here, cowboy.
Brigham's just handing out propane and dimes. You got it all.
Alright, let's go.
Oh my, are you serious?
Bless us to be safe. We're so very grateful for this day, grateful for all the wonderful blessings that we have.
What's up, Beanstalkers, proud owners, and every adventurer who calls the open road home? Today we're bringing you another epic travel guide. This one's got history, grit, and a whole lot of dirt. Long ago, Mojave Native Americans carved paths across this unforgiving desert. Now, the Bean team is carving a path of their own, with a full lineup of off-road trailers and one mission: conquer the Mojave Road. Will our campers survive the rocky climbs, deep sand, and questionable decision-making? Stick around to find out and keep an eye out. There's a brand new Bean model making its debut.
And that's when I just looked at Brigham. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And I was getting like tears in my eyes. Brigham's like, oh, it's not a big drop off. I'm like, no, just like at least 100 feet.
Driving or hop out and look at it? See if the mount's broken. We can always like zip tie it in place or something.
I screwed up. I didn't see a big rock on the left side, and first blood happens every trip. Happened to me. Next time, it'll happen to you.
Yeah, this should be plenty big enough.
See that hole right there by my finger?
Cut all that body away. You don't need that there.
The whole washy section was kind of sick with the water running through it.
Like, since it's my first day out here driving, I mean, I'm the newest one on the trail. I think Mark probably intentionally hit that rock just as a point to show me like what not to do, because now I'm looking out for rocks. But it's kind of funny that the two guys with the biggest trucks hit the rock first.
For you.
Well, it's not often you see the camera guy, but I figured it was a good time to check in. So we just had a successful exploration of the Mojave Road Trail today. Unfortunately, just as we were getting to camp, we had a little breakdown action from a new member that's touring around with us. So in the meantime, we're just gonna check out some lava rock and maybe find a little Joshua tree and just enjoy what we got going on.
What channel did we get ourselves on?
Oh, I know. The GMRS guys go nuts. You realize those guys are in Las Vegas. They're hitting repeaters.
Yeah.
They just bounce off each other.
That's what I thought it sounded like.
What a fun day. After navigating water crossings and winding through slot canyons, the trailers were holding strong. Well, aside from that little incident where Mark and Drew introduced their trucks to a rather large rock, lunch was a breeze thanks to Black Bean's rear galley, and then came sandboarding. A few signatures in the legendary Mojave book, just in time to roll into camp well after dark. Tonight, it's partner steel cooking from BeanThere's outdoor galley, cold desert air, and a maybe haunted sand mine. Let's just hope the goblins don't show up hungry.
We're just sitting on top of the wedge, and it's just worse wind than this, and just absolutely dumping rain on us.
Do you remember when you guys abandoned me and Nick stayed back and saved my life? Do you guys remember that?
I didn't know you were dying.
Man, I was trying to give you this good piece. Here. There you go.
The second day was all about dunes and sunlight. The trail didn't let up too, with steep gradients testing every single rig. But this is where Beans shine. With a durable build, reliable suspension, and high ground clearance, they simply go where others can't. Even with BeanThere leaning like it had something to prove. Along the way, we explored caves, wandered through groves of towering Joshua trees, and took in views you only earn mile by mile. By dusk, we rolled into a perfect pocket of desert that was remote, still, and lit by one of the best sunsets of the trip.
You need a bandana.
I love this.
If you need an umbrella for your
If
fancy
you need,
drink.
Yeah.
that's actually high quality. Very nice little pen right there. Avery Sentry.
If you need a nudie sticker.
Oh,
Those.
Wow.
That's definitely Mojave Road vibes right there.
BeanThere.
Cool.
We got Small Trailer Big Adventures and King of the Camp BeanThere. Plus a Drew hunt card for good measure.
Yeah, you can.
It's gnarly. It's washed out.
It sounded like I used a few of them. And the rock sliders right here is a nice little couch. Just need a lift.
Yeah.
A lift and some 35s and it would have been cherry up that.
Oh yeah. At this point, because you have to back up too much, let's try and get you to actually kind of ride in this. Does that make sense? So keep going back a little bit, so we're not getting you high centered. Isaac's going to keep an eye on trailer.
After 120 miles of desert terrain, our fuel tanks were low, but our spirits remained high. On our last night, we explored a remote outpost generously left open to travelers, and then finally pulled into our last campsite, tucked beside the crumbling walls of an old stone house. We circled our rigs up, fired up dinner, and took one last rip on the Sur-Ron bike before the sun disappeared. As the desert cooled and the campfire lit up the trees, it all sank in. The dust, the dents, the miles, this is why we go. And for the Bean team, it's the perfect ending to another unforgettable ride.
Hopefully somebody comes through with me and hooks me up with a tent when I get back. You're dead to us after this trip.
Except for debate.
That's also with like a several mile long detour into a little view site. So, and that's towards the end. So if we get there and we're really pushing it, then let's not even do that.
Unless that detour has a hot tub and flying angels, let's maybe skip it.
Yep. Okay, so keep pressing forward. Yep, we're getting off right here.
I can feel my soul dying at this 50 miles an hour. I just feel myself aging just faster than normal, just normal aging.
Really concerned about completing the Mojave Road trail and having enough gas, and we just made it.
We only got lost a couple times, you know. But
Yeah, but we wouldn't have known if you would.
If we did, we didn't know.
I was a little apprehensive about doing this one because, like, all the pictures I saw were like ugly. But it was beautiful. I thought it was stunning. All right, everybody get a hand in.
No, you got to get the hand in, but not block the camera, Greg.
Oh, here we go. All right. Fuck you all in 3. Yeah. Yeah, love you on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Love you.
Yeah.
That was awful. But it's good enough.
Well, thanks for those instructions, Mark.